You've been struggling to figure out which supplements are legit versus hype, and which ones are legit but risky. Then you're in the right video. By the end, you'll know how much supplements can help with weight loss and other PCOS symptoms, how to figure out your personal supplement needs, and the 10 evidence-based supplements, and the popular supplements you should think about twice before taking. Hi, Rich and Lucy here, nutritionists at CoachViva.com, the place for analytical thinkers to cut through the noise on where to start and when to level up so they can transform their bodies and live healthy by default. If you too refuse to settle, hide from the facts, or cave to excuses, then subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be notified every week of new science-backed and practical videos to help you lose fat and gain muscle on your terms. And before we begin, I want to quickly announce that a few spots have opened up for the free one-on-one consultation for our Badass Body Boss program. So be sure to stay until the end of this video for the announcement on that. Now let's get started.
First, let's talk about when to use supplements. Before starting on supplements, the first thing you must start is to get your nutrition right. Nothing even comes close to helping you in losing weight, balancing your hormones, and having good energy than proper nutrition. And this has been shown again and again and again in most PCOS studies. Taking supplements without changing your lifestyle causes 3 to 4 pound weight loss at most. Now, assuming you have proper nutrition already or are actively changing your nutrition to be healthy, why take supplements? Think of it this way. Getting your nutrition right helps you with both the calories in and the calories outside of the equation. Calories in because eating nutrition foods leaves you less hungry and thus you end up eating fewer calories while feeling more satisfied and energetic. Calories out because nutritious foods use up more energy to digest than empty calorie foods like junk or sweets. And also, if you have more energy, you're likely to move more. This includes twitching more, shaking your legs more, being more open to walk, which all adds up in the calories out part of the equation. Supplements aid in the calories out part of the equation. How? In two main ways. One, making it easier to stick to eating nutritious foods. For example, some supplements help with balancing your blood sugar levels, which then prevents sugar crashes, the trigger to ravenously search for high-carb foods. If you don't get triggered, you'll find sticking to nutritious foods a lot easier, which then leads to weight loss. Second way is by balancing your hormones, which then reduces inflammation in your body, which then relaxes your body into not clinging to fat because it's not stressed. We go into a lot more detail on the mechanisms that make losing weight on PCOS hard in this video. I hope this is all making sense. If yes, write "makes sense" in the comments below.
Now let's talk about how to figure out which supplements you'll need. There are 3 main ways to figure this out. One is the comprehensive strategy. If money and time are not an issue for you, then I highly recommend this approach. You want to find a functional medicine practitioner or a naturopathic doctor with access to the best diagnostic labs. If you're in the US, UK, or Canada, you can use Find a Practitioner tool at the Institute for Functional Medicine. I have linked the tool in the description below. If you're not in the UK, US, or Canada, you can do a Google search for a practitioner in your area, and you want to make sure that they are qualified doctors. This means they at least have a bachelor's degree in general medicine, ideally also a postgraduate or professional training in functional and/or nutritional medicine. These are all the tests they'll make you take. Feel free to pause and read them, and then they'll help you interpret the results. They will also do a dietary analysis using a food tracker and have you measure your blood pressure at home over a period of 1 week or more. The lab tests, dietary analysis, and blood pressure measurements will give you and your naturopathic doctor a complete picture so you can laser focus on the exact supplements you need. The second way is when you need to save time but have enough money. In this case, work with your functional medicine practitioner or naturopathic doctor to do all the diagnostic tests and skip the dietary analysis. The last way is if you have time but not enough money. In this case, you can skip the lab tests and do the dietary and blood pressure analysis instead. You can use an app like Chronometer, which has the least database errors of food tracker apps, track your micronutrient consumption, and see where you are falling short. Since you don't have a doctor to help you interpret the results, you'll need to know what to do when your dietary analysis tells you the things you are short on. I recommend using Dr. Chris Masterjohn's guide. It costs around $26 to help you identify what to do next. I have linked to his page in the description below. Regardless of which method you choose, you need to know the general deficiencies that commonly exist among women with PCOS so you can watch out for them. You also want to look out for the risks in medicine or supplements your doctor prescribes. And you want to arm yourself with knowledge of which supplements may be more hype than substance. Bottom line, too many general practice doctors don't have enough knowledge of nutritional medicine to guide you properly, so you must become your own health advocate.
Let's talk about common medications used to treat PCOS and the potential nutrient deficiencies caused by them. Oral contraceptives cause potential deficiencies, including folate, magnesium, zinc, vitamin B12, and vitamin A. Insulin sensitizing agents like metformin, etc., have potential deficiencies, including folate, vitamin B12, and B1. Anti-androgenics, you may potentially be folate and sodium deficient. Antidepressants, potential folate deficiency. Benzodiazepines, potential melatonin and calcium deficiencies. Antihypertensives, potential zinc, potassium, coenzyme Q10 deficiencies. And statins, potential coenzyme Q10 deficiency. Out of these, you can see 5 deficiencies being repeated the most. 1. Magnesium. It's unfortunately very easy to not know you're deficient in it because the symptoms are irritability, insomnia, anxiety, and PMS, which are hard to attribute immediately to a magnesium deficiency. If you have this deficiency, you want to take organic bound magnesium salts like magnesium citrate, magnesium gluconate, magnesium orotate, and magnesium aspartate. These are highly absorbable and cause least digestive distress. Magnesium oxide products, on the other hand, are not well absorbed and often cause diarrhea. Second most repeated deficiency is vitamin D. It is very important for hormone balance and immune function, but taking too much of it can increase risk of heart disease. Generally, a good doctor will test your blood levels and find the dose that's right for you. They'll also give you vitamin K2 to help reduce risks with vitamin D. Third most repeated deficiency is zinc. Even if your lab results say it's in the normal range, you may still be low on this. A skilled functional medicine practitioner or naturopathic doctor will be able to know looking at your number. Meat, eggs, and legumes generally have good amounts of zinc. Beware that if your zinc supplement dose is high, it can have negative effects on other minerals important to your body, like calcium, copper, iron, and magnesium. Fourth, vitamin B12 showed up repeatedly in our list of potential deficiencies. Vitamin B12 is critical to normal functioning of our neurological and immune system, fertility, and cardiovascular system. Unfortunately, the traditional serum B12 test most commonly used is not sensitive enough to measure anything less than the most severe deficiencies. If you remember the deficiencies that come with common PCOS medications, you'll remember that metformin and birth control, both very commonly prescribed medicines to PCOS women, cause vitamin B12 deficiencies. The best way to figure out this deficiency is by either testing for methylmalonic acid or holotranscolbamin 2. Your functional doctor will help you with this. Lastly, folate. Again, very common potential deficiency if you're taking metformin or birth control. Folic acid is the most common nutritional supplement used for this deficiency, but unfortunately, if you have the MTHFR gene mutation, then it won't work for you. And a lot of women have this gene mutation. There is a relatively cheap blood test to tell if you have the MTHFR gene mutation. If yes, you likely take the active form of folate and you want to work with your doctor to ensure you're getting the right dose.
Now let's talk about the most proven 10 supplements for PCOS symptoms. What do I mean by proven? I mean there is strong scientific evidence and that they produce meaningful benefits. Remember, don't start taking all of them. First, diagnose which you are most deficient in and only take supplements for those. First, inositol. This is great for treating infertility and anxiety symptoms, moderate at treating depression, weight management, insulin sensitivity, blood glucose levels, and acne. And there isn't enough evidence to show it helps with hirsutism. It also is generally safe to take as no side effects have been found yet. Also remember that even though I said it helps with weight management and insulin sensitivity, it won't cause direct weight loss. The weight loss will happen if it reduces your hunger and cravings, which then combined with reaching for nutritious foods will cause weight loss. Next is curcumin. This helps reduce inflammation, which can then reduce your body's tendency to clean the fat and thus make weight loss easier. A dose of up to 8 grams per day does not have side effects generally, although potential side effects include diarrhea, abdominal distension, and GERD, G-E-R-D, as well as headache and skin rash. Berberine is next on our list. This helps stabilize your blood glucose levels. By reducing insulin crashes, you won't have sudden carb cravings anymore, which reduces snacking and thus causes weight loss. It does interact with various medications like some antibiotics and can cause some serious side effects, so don't take this without doctor supervision. Salacea reticulata is another supplement that helps stabilize blood glucose levels and therefore induces the same effects as berberine to cause weight loss. Short-term human studies show it's safe with metformin, although there are side effects sometimes mainly around digestive distress like flatulence, abdominal pain, and nausea. Winter cherry or ashwagandha. This is great for treating anxiety, moderate for depression, stress, stabilizing blood glucose, weight management, and not as proven to treat insomnia. Studies haven't shown side effects for taking standard doses. Fish oil, great for treating depression, moderate for treating anxiety, stress, and inflammation. The main risk is that the supplement you buy could contain mercury or PCBs. You can visit the International Fish Oil Standards Program website to check on the reputation of brands. Saffron, great for treating depression, moderate for treating anxiety, weight management, causes appetite suppression, and treating sexual function. Studies have shown cardiovascular problems after 8 weeks of 60 milligrams dose per day. Higher doses of saffron have also been used to induce abortions. So work with your practitioner to determine the right dose if you both decide this is a supplement to take. Zinc. Great for treating depression, moderate for treating acne, weight management, insulin sensitivity, and stabilizing blood glucose levels. Instead of taking a supplement, you can make sure to get them from meat, eggs, and legumes. Zinc doses up to 30 milligrams a day seem to be safe, but zinc does impact the absorption of other minerals like calcium, copper, iron, and magnesium. So practice caution by consulting a functional medicine practitioner. Melatonin. Great for treating insomnia, insulin sensitivity, and inflammation. Sleep is the #1 thing you can do to improve your metabolism. Check out this video we did on why that is. Trust me, you're going to be shocked at how much a lack of sleep causes an avalanche of poor nutrition and body fat management. So of course, if you start getting good sleep, you'll experience a whole host of benefits, including reduced inflammation, improved metabolic processes like insulin sensitivity, all of which translates to real-life behaviors like snacking less and feeling normal hunger levels, which then leads to weight loss. Be cautious if you're taking neurally active drugs like antidepressants or ADHD meds, as they do interact with melatonin. Minoxidil, great for treating hair loss. This does have potential side effects though, including itchiness, skin irritation, and dermatitis. Your hair may also grow faster in places other than your scalp, such as forehead and sideburns.
You may have noticed that there are PCOS symptoms which weren't well covered by the 10 proven supplements. These were acne, hirsutism, stress, lean mass, insulin sensitivity, libido, sexual function, and liver damage. I'm not saying that supplements for these are a waste of time or money, but rather that because they don't have clear scientific findings to prove their efficacy, the decision to take them requires more personal and professional judgment. For example, maca has a modest level of evidence showing it helps with insomnia, weight loss, and cardiovascular health, but the magnitude of effect is minor.
Next, I'll mention 6 supplements that are commonly taken by PCOS women, and they are effective, but their potential side effects or lack of efficacy makes them potentially not worth it. It requires your personal judgment. 5-HTP reduces your appetite. The reason to not take this, despite its efficacy, is that you can achieve the same benefit by making a lifestyle change to nutritious foods and taking one of the 10 supplements mentioned earlier to help stabilize your blood sugar levels so you can stick to your new lifestyle. Another reason is because 5-HTP, when taken with neurological drugs, can be potentially harmful. Second, ephedrine. While proven for assisting weight loss, diet pills containing ephedrine may be dangerous for individuals with certain underlying conditions. In fact, it is currently banned in the US. Third, kava. Kava is used for its hypnotic effects and anxiety reduction. It has been identified as a potential liver toxin, and some of the active chemical compounds are secreted in breast milk. Fourth, probiotics improve your gut health, which then drives down inflammation, unclenching your body, so to speak, so it doesn't clean to fat. However, the problem is the health benefits are directly dependent on the bacteria strains in the supplement and the dose that you take. The most effective probiotics are powerful and are best taken under supervision of a functional medicine practitioner. Stool testing may be needed to identify what kinds of bacteria are most helpful to you, and short-term side effects are common when you first start taking them. Fifth, Vitex agnus castus. It has a reputation as a fertility herb. It also reduces a lot of PMS symptoms. There is evidence that it increases ovulation by raising luteinizing hormone levels, but these are already too high with many women with PCOS. You don't want to take this without help of your functional medicine practitioner. Last, Chinese peony and other anti-androgenic herbs. The research for these is in its early stages, and you may see success from it, but from a purely evidence-based point of view, it is unclear as to the effects of it.
As you can see, there is a lot to PCOS supplementation. We totally recommend working with a functional medicine practitioner or at least using Dr. Chris Masterjohn's guide to help you understand next steps by yourself. But as we said at the start, if you're trying to lose weight, supplements are the support to an already nutritious eating lifestyle. And creating this lifestyle requires more than just supplements. It's about both having a proven roadmap and system and working through the emotional psychological patterns holding you back. If that's you, I urge you to check out the Badass Body Boss program. The program is built for you if you, 1, value learning in depth the science and psychology behind the entire process, 2, believe that weight loss need not be so complicated and that you just need a clear plan to finding your methods for your stage, and 3, are excited by the idea of working in a collaborative fashion with us to build your customized, sustainable roadmap to lifelong success. If that's you, good news. A few spots have opened up for our free one-to-one consultation call with us. Note, this is not a coaching call and that booking a call does not guarantee you'll be admitted into our program. So if you're serious, click on the link in the description below to book a one-to-one consultation call for our Badass Body Boss program.
And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram, and share this video with whoever else you feel could use this information. And be sure to check out these two videos, to learn more about how to lose fat and gain muscle like a body boss. You can do it.